Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC, and welcome to Antihero. This is an early access strategy game that the developers were nice enough to give me the Steam key to. This actually will be coming out as of this recording, July 10th. And basically the story of it is basically we're a Robin Hood-esque character going around trying to one-up other thieves who may be trying to cash in on our territory. There's actually different options, such as a multiplayer, where I'm guessing you play against your friend and see how well you can do at that, and a skirmish, where I guess it's just a free-for-all. But we're going to be checking out the campaign. I actually did these a little bit off-screen before, kind of getting a little handle on what to do, so I might as well at least show off the first 3 chapters as best I can to show off what's going on. For now, we're dealing with this guy, Lygrave. He's our competitor in this section. Let's see if he can get some information. Okay, so basically the whole setup of this I'll show you as we go along. But when we first start out, we have to set up our Thieves Guild, scouting the city, stealing everything, and bribing and blackmailing and assassinating to win the game. So now, we got here our buddy Lightfinger. He's our master thief. Obviously the main character that we control. He scouts around for fogged areas and he burgles houses. So, what we have to do is we have to walk over here and scout the area out so we clear out the fog. So now we can go over to this here trading house and burgle it. And yeah, we got some more money out of it. Alright, we burgled, but okay, there is more in fact to be stolen. We gotta go back and steal again. We can actually steal places multiple times as long as the little money bag icon is still there. You could still burgle, but after that you have to move on to another house, so otherwise it won't let you burgle anymore. So yeah, small buildings can burgle twice, but these ones, like the trading house, much more valuable. So now we gotta get into that. Yeah, I got some more gold, and we gotta build up our business here. What we have to do, we gotta start hiring little Oliver Twists, little artful dodgers, aka street urchins, and they infiltrate these areas. So first we gotta actually upgrade to actually get that, but we click on here. We have to have enough, obviously, gold and lanterns in order to do so, but we got ourselves some street urchins. We hired a little guy. This little bloke is going to go to this trading house and infiltrate it. And as long as you have an urchin hiding out in certain places, like a trading house, you'll generate lanterns. And we need the lanterns in order to unlock new upgrades and such. And here we have our action points. This is how we dictate how we can actually move around the storyline of the map. So we have to essentially use our action points to basically do our actions. We clear out the fog area here. Scout out the area. Now we have an area where we can go, but obviously we're not the only ones. The current rival thief we have here is Lygrave, and he is going to be taking his turns too. So since we're now out of action points here and we don't have any more characters on the map to control, we're just going to submit and let Lygrave do his thing. I'm assuming if it was in terms of multiplayer, then it would be the other player's turn to go. But you see, he's going about doing his stuff. He's infiltrating the bank. He's getting his goodies. He's hiring thugs, apparently, to deal with us. So we gotta deal with the thugs ourselves as well. So, first things first. Up our dagger so we can go on a stab rampage. Take this guy out. Yeah, there we go. Get ourselves another bit of gold. Scout out this area. And you can see there's some red footprints around here which show where the other guy has been scouting. So, with nothing else to do, we just submit and move on. As we wait for Lygrave to make his turn. And it looks like he's hired himself a little urchin who's infiltrated the inn over here, which is a bank. And these are important little things to note, where you have to, well, everything costs gold, obviously, and you can steal places twice, and the first one is always worth more. The first burglary is always worth more. But, for now, I got all these dark buildings here, which I can rob from. So, I guess I'll go for this guy right here. Yeah, okay. And then I can actually go here to the church. So now that I've scouted this area out, I can send an urchin into the area to scout and infiltrate for this. So, let's do that right now. There you go, Dodger. Cool. And yeah, with every urchin, we can get a gold each turn. Or, depending on where they are, that you can also get lanterns, which is like over here at the trading house. So. But that, we can also get other ways to do it. We're always pretty much stuck in the upgrade menu the first time. But what we could do is we could actually get charity going. We could actually ask for either lanterns or gold to actually boost our thing. So I'm going to go for gold this time. There we go. And then I can actually, well, I can't at the moment because the cost went up, but I could, if I wanted to, hire another urchin at some point. At this point, I'm currently tapped, so I will just submit my turn and let Lygrave go about his business. But see, since I have urchins in these different areas, I can actually get items after the end of my turn, so that helps out a lot. But it looks like he's going about, he's stealing, he's getting his goods, he's eyeing our area, but he can't do anything about it in this turn. But for now, I can upgrade and actually hire more urchins to do that. But currently I have a thug in my way, so I'll have to get rid of him. Take that guy out. There we go. And then I'll hire another urchin. And then you can infiltrate here. And see, the more urchins you have in an area, the more you can actually get in terms of money or lanterns. Cool. And now I can actually hire another urchin, and once I fully have 3 urchins, I can actually get a blackmail out of it, which gives me an automatic victory point. And that's how you're going to one-up the majority of these whole situations, is by getting a certain amount of things collected. I'll show it off better in this chapter, which I'll show the cutscene as prompted here. Gotcha.
Lighterfinger, the master thief, ran his guild in a small corner of a city ruled by violence, corruption, and greed.
So he's kind of like Robin Hood, right?
An honest living, but he got by. And what other choice did he have? The elites who ruled the city lived like kings, while the masses starved. Whether above the law or below it, everyone was a scoundrel of some sort.
So again, Robin Hood sounds like. Okay, so now on to chapter 2, where he introduced some other aspects of this. Obviously, Lygrave is still a problem. We still gotta deal with him, but we're gonna get things set up. So, first things first. Start burglaring. Alright, let's see. We gotta get some lanterns. So, what we gotta do is we gotta infiltrate the scouting house. At least, you know, burgle it. And then we gotta go back here and upgrade this so we can get more urchins. Infiltrate here, and then now we'll get lanterns per turn, as opposed to before where we just had gold. And I can actually hire another kid and infiltrate here as well. Might as well, since we're already starting out. And I'll end my turn there, and we'll see what Lygrave has up his slimy little sleeve. Okay, he's grabbing his items. He's scouting over here. He infiltrated, he's got himself a thug. Fortunately, this thug seems a bit tougher. Last time he only had 1 heart over his head, this one's got 2. So, we could do our damage, but it's not enough. So, what we gotta do, we gotta upgrade over here and grab the gang member over here. Now, the gang is actually pretty useful, because basically you use these guys to beat up any thugs and such that are wandering about. But they're also really helpful in that they get money after a kill, and you can upgrade them. So right now I'm going to upgrade their damage. Alright, so now I'm going to go over here. And this is the club. Now the club is actually pretty important, because that's where you can get thugs if you have a street urchin right there to do so. That unlocks the thugs. So, or at the very least, it lowers the cost as well. So, that's all I can do for now. But another important thing about the gang members is that not only can they kill enemies and upgrade it, but they can actually evict enemy urchins from different homes. And as you level them up, they can actually evict more or such. Alright, let's see what Lygrave's up to. Okay, he's got himself a blackmail. But you see these 3 things up here in the corner? I have to get those as well. Basically, these are going to be the things that are going to decide whether you win or not. And this is how you're going to do it, by either bribing people at the guild, assassinating different enemies that show up on the map for skulls, or infiltrating the church and blackmailing them. So, right now, we got an assassination guy right here. He wanders about the map, and basically you and your gang have to take him out. So right now, we're gonna do that. Yeah, there we go. We got ourselves a contract. Now we're 1 for 1 with Lygrave. Alright, so this time I'm gonna up the gold count that he can get. And then let's see what else I can upgrade. I can upgrade the brewery, which can unlock the thugs. Perfect. Alright, now I can hire thugs. And this is interesting about the thugs. You can't use them to attack anyone unless you actually put them in the gang, which ups the gang's health. But basically, you can have them around for 2 turns to guard an area and keep the thieves and such from traveling into an area you want blocked off. That's their major purpose, other than joining the gang and helping fight off. But let's see what Lygrave's got. Oh, there we go. We got a new assassination contract right over here. So, let's see. It might be best if we tried taking her out. Unfortunately, I can only attack 1 per turn. Same with the gang. So, other ways that you can go through this. If you look at this, you can bribe officials. Unfortunately, I don't have enough at the moment for that. I need more lanterns for that. So what I'm going to do is actually unlock scouting, which gives the Master Thief an extra action each turn. So that way I have 3 moves instead of 2. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to do a little damage to her. Obviously I can't do a ton of damage. Okay, then I'm going to scat at the area over here, and then I'll go here, and then I can actually have attack her for now, do a little bit of damage. There we go. Okay, that's gonna end my turn, and I go back to my hut, I get another lantern, and then we wait for Lygrave to do his little turn. Okay, he's infiltrating a few places, but nothing major. But at the very least... Oh, she went all the way over there, did she? Okay. So, I'm going to scat out this area. I'll do some damage to her. I'll have these guys take her out. There we go! Assassination contract complete. And I got some gold. This time I'll up my eviction, because like I said, I could actually have the gang member go to places that the other rival thief has, and evict the urchins there, so that way I can claim it for myself. And obviously I have to upgrade that as time goes on. But, let's actually... No, let's not scout out there. Let's burgle over here. There we go! And we got some bags over here, which generate gold. Right now, he controls it, and I said earlier, the gang members can't evict it. Unfortunately, I used up my thing for the gang members, so I'll just recruit another thug, and I'll have him join up with the gang, because that makes them stronger, and it gives them more health. So, with that, I'll go to my upgrade, and I will, let's see, is there anything I can actually grab? Not really, so I'll just do my charity points. I will grab some more gold. Let's see, I can actually hire one more character. So I'll hire another thug, and I'll put him in the gang as well. There we go. And with that, I end my turn, and wait for Lygrave to make his move. But so far, I'm actually ahead of him because I have 2 assassinations under my belt. He only has the blackmail. And right now, he fully controls this. And now he's got his own gang members going on, which is probably going to attack my guy. Yeah, but didn't do much. Alright, so he went back to his hideout. Now it's my turn. So, what I can do at this point is I could probably scout out over here right now, where we got some henchmen here. These guys are just neutral guys who hang around the city. They won't attack, but they will block your path, basically keep you from getting anywhere. So basically you have to kill them, and it's an easy way to get some money. So, for now, I guess I'll take this guy out, and then I will burgle over here.
Got it.
Yeah, okay, nice. And then, what am I gonna do about you? I guess the most I could do is... No, actually, no, I can't go around that way, because he can't go past the fog. Only after my Master Thief goes through and clears out the fog can he move around. So I'm stuck in this spot. So, I guess all I can do is attack this guy, take him out. Cool. And I'll up his damage as... Well, actually, no, I'll up his eviction, because I'm going to try and get this evicted by the next round. So I will... Let me see. I'll hire another thug. And actually, I think I'll have him go right here and guard instead of actually going after anyone. Then I'll hire another guy. By the way, these guys go away after 2 turns. After a while, they just go, I'm going to the pub, and just disappear. So you gotta rehire them. So it's usually just better just sticking them in the gang instead. But they serve their purpose. Okay, and then let's see, I can upgrade something. Let's see. These ones aren't going to be of any use to me at this point. Then maybe the lantern. So I'll go with the lantern. And then we'll close out our turn and see where Lygrave goes with this. But yeah, now that I did that, I can actually get a lantern from my guild per turn, or at the end of a turn. Alright, so let's see. Where are you going, buddy? Okay, he's going around burglaring. And he hired another gang, so I can't deal with that. Okay, so, my turn. Okay, so, I guess my option here. Scout out over here. And there's the other assassination lady. So, I guess the most I can do is try attacking her. And then I'll burgle over here, or at the very least scout it out. Alright, I'll have you... Oh, I can't go through that way, so... I guess I'll just have to take you out again. At the very least, you're just leveling up my guy, so that's not terrible. Okay, I'll up the damage here. And then I will... I can't really do anything in terms of urchins. Another where I can infiltrate. Well, actually, no. I can infiltrate over here. And I can have you go to this area. So that way that can get some more going over there. Let's see what I can do in terms of upgrades. Not much at the moment. So, I think this time I'll spend it on lanterns. Now I have 4 lanterns, and then I'll end my turn. Okay, now we gotta see where Lygrave is gonna go with this. But at the very least, now that I have the trading house and the guild giving me lanterns, this could be a lot easier to grab some items in a minute, as soon as things set up. And right now, he seems to be running around grabbing gold and setting up some thugs and some urchins, so... And that actually helped me out, because now I can actually do some damage to them in a bit. So, let's see where this is gonna go. Yeah, see, he just buggered off after that. So actually, I think I might have enough for it. Yep, I have enough for a bribery. So, with this, I automatically win because I have 3, he only has 1 item. So, that's an easy peasy way to get through an area really easily, is basically building up your lanterns and trying to buy those out. But again, that's going to cost you over time. Alright, so this is the last one I got through before I stopped. But I'll show you off the cutscene that goes with it. But essentially, Lygrave is getting aggressive, and now we gotta actually deal with him. And actually, let me just replay the cinematic, actually. Let me show it off.
A lone thief is an unprofitable thief. Lightfinger relied on his second-in-command, Hyde, to enlist new guild members and grow his thiefy empire. Hyde had worked alongside Lightfinger many years, earning the trust of the guild. He was particularly good at recruiting talented young street urchins. Emma was one such street urchin. Hyde discovered her after she made off with his pocket watch, a budding cut purse. Amused, Hyde brought her to Lightfinger, who recognized a prodigious, if untrained, talent.
There, so now let's jump into it. As you see, now we're playing as Emma this time instead of Lightfinger. I guess kind of her training, as you will. So, let's get her going. Now we got an orphanage unlocked, which allows you to infiltrate and get a discount on the amount of urchins you can hire. So, and this actually is you allowed to switch things around. So, let's hire some more urchins. You can infiltrate in there. There we go. So now we can actually, the money to have an urchin around is actually cheaper. So, alright, so let's hire another urchin. And yeah, if you hire care, the cost increases, which is why orphanages and strange fellow lodges are good, because it cuts down on the cost. So, there we go. So without further ado, we are done. Now we gotta wait and see what Lygrave has up his sleeve. Alright, now he's scouting around. Oh, he hired an uncanny... Oh, he got the uncanny cabin. Whoa, who are you, buddy? Ah, see, you gotta worry about this guy. And the game will basically explain, you know, this is a truly despicable character who will go out of his way to take all the urchins away. So you gotta be cautious about him. So, in order to deal with him, we gotta get the explosives going. So, we got ourselves a saboteur. And he actually is French, funnily enough. But he's actually invisible to opponents, and you can have him set a trap for 2 turns at any place that you have. Which means that if an enemy triggers it, they will get stunned. So, what I'll do is I'll take this guy out. I'll hire another urchin. And put him back in here to infiltrate. There we go. And I still have 1 more turn, so I might as well scout out this area a little. And then we end our turn. And wait to see what Lygrave is going to do on his turn. Uh-oh, now you're in trouble, buddy. Yeah, trap triggered. You are down for the count. You can't actually get my orphans now. Well, they're basically orphans, I guess. Okay, so now that just means I can attack this guy, take him out, I could hire another urchin, but I almost want to save it for now. So, I'll scout out over here really quick. And then I will... No, I don't have any more actions. So, I'll just hire another urchin.
Hello.
And I'll put you here. And let's see. Now I got some more upgrades to worry about. So, let me just hire some gang members here. And what you're gonna do... Well, right now you can't do anything. So, at the moment, you're gonna stay here and keep an eye on things. Because I can't really do anything with you at the moment. Okay, so I'll just leave it there. And see where this is gonna go. Okay, Landgrave, what's your call? Okay, I'm assuming that was a neutral character. And he's infiltrating over there. Okay, so let me scout over here.
Yes.
Okay, we got one of these guys again. So I'm gonna burgle over here.
That's the one.
Okay, that's it for that. I almost want to say leave you there. So let me just recruit you
Alright then.
and infiltrate you. Cool. Now the urchins actually have the ability to evict enemies like the gang. But for now, let me see if I can't hire some new muscle or something. No. Darn. Okay. So, I guess the most I can do for now is put on the scout ability. So now I have an extra move when I need it. So, I guess I'll take you out. Can I just move you? Okay, well, I'll just take some more damage for you there. Can I just move you? Nope, I can't move you. Okay, good to know.
Righto.
So, I will scout this area. And with that, I'm just going to have to end my turn there. Alright, so, let's see what happens here. What you got, buddy? Okay, you're infiltrating over there. You're hiring a thug. You evicted my urchins, thanks. Okay, he only evicted one. I guess his guy's not strong enough to evict anymore, so that's a start. Okay, you moved over there. So now, I'm going to
Yes.
burgle the church.
Oh, how's that?
Okay, then I'm going to hire an urchin
Oi.
to go here.
Let's go.
Okay. Now, I gotta deal with you guys. So, the thug will go away after a while. Let me just scout out some more areas.
I'm on it.
Okay, there's that. Alright, you can probably take these guys out.
Of course.
There we go. And we'll up the gold on that one. And let's see what we got to upgrade. Let's see, thus far, not a lot offering. So I'll get some lanterns. Yeah, there we go. And end my turn. Okay, Landgrave, what you got? But yeah, now that I did the church, I get money for every turn. Or at the end of every turn. So, let's see what happens here. Okay, he's gonna infiltrate. Oh, okay. He took my orphans again. Okay, fair enough. So, I'll just have to recruit another one.
Alright then.
Let's see. I guess I could take you out. Cool. And I will scout out over here. Okay, I can't go that way. I'll burgle over here. You can probably take care of this guy. Yeah, alright. And I'll up my eviction. I think I'll hire another one to go over here.
All right then.
2 or 3 urchins. Cool. And let's see, what can I upgrade this time? I don't have enough to get that. I have enough to get thugs, though. So I'll get some thugs. And you can join the gang.
Okay.
And with that, I end my turn. Alright, what you got there? Let's see what you got. Okay, Lygrave. It's your turn. Uncanny habit. Okay. And you got the shiv. Wow, you didn't really do much on that one. So, with that, I'm gonna hire another kid to infiltrate
All
here.
right then.
There we go, I got myself a blackmail. Perfect. Alright, so, with that, I'm gonna slip in here.
This is mine.
I'll burgle over here. Take that guy out. Alright. You, I can't actually scout out that area just yet. So at the very least, I'll just keep you there. You only got one out, buddy. Oh, I lost my blackmail from that. So I can actually lose that. Okay, that's good to know. Whoa, where'd you come from? You're new. Oh dear. Okay, this is a little dicey now. Alright, Lygrave, what you got?
Did you say more?
Oh. Oh boy, he's really doing good here. Which is, again, it'll probably rely on me having to get at least one more either assassination or bribery of some kind to complete this. And I should have enough for another one, so we'll see what happens. Haha, I sabotaged the saboteur. That's hilarious. Alright, let me look at this. And grab me my last bribery. And I win. Ha! You can use this avatar to in online and skirmish games. Haha, I trounced you, you fool. What's the next one? I've ever crossed paths with another, looks like it's another character. I almost want to say do this like a whole series, but I almost want to say no. I think I'll stop it there just because we kicked Lygrave's butt. But this is strangely fun. And, you know, you're really thought-provoking at times. You really have to figure out what you're doing and play your moves accordingly. Although, you saw I could easily win so easily with just, you know, saving up my lanterns and buying briberies. So, a bit of a balancing act there. But otherwise, this is strangely fun. So, check this game out if you can. It will be, hopefully, for full release on July 10th. I believe that's what it said on the Steam page. I'll have a link in the description below for where you can check it out yourself. Thank you, developers, for letting me try out your early access game. I can't wait to see the full version. But for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.